And we're back. And we are back.
Another beautiful day. Another beautiful day.
Hold on a second.
Take your time. On the air too? That's crazy. That's crazy.
I am sorry, bro. Bro, it's a great time to be here. Because
It
you know what
is.
tomorrow is?
Tip off.
Where today, or I shouldn't even say today, tomorrow is going to be the road to championship number 5 for LeBron James.
Might be 5 for Curry, might not be 5 for LeBron.
Bro, I don't know what the heck you're talking about.
Oh no, man. The West is stacked.
I've shown our standings predictions to a lot of people, and people are dissing it like
Well,
really
I'm
hard.
sure everyone's gonna disagree on something.
Like I'm just like, bro, they're just predictions. Calm down.
Exactly.
Like these are the teams that perform well in the regular season but never show up in the postseason.
I mean, yeah, the Nuggets first makes sense. Like, you can see them being the super try-hard team in the West, like the Grizzlies were last year. Like, granted, it's the NBA. I hate using the term try-hard. It's in the NBA. But there's always teams that, like, are great regular season teams. They're, like, the try-hard teams, and then come playoff time, they don't perform. But the Nuggets are healthy this year. It could be a different story for them in the playoffs.
That's true. I need Jamal Murray to go off though, please.
I love Jamal Murray's game, bro.
But I think we know what we're gonna start off with today. Do you know? Do you know at all?
Let's run it. Let's run it.
And we are, bam! Here we are.
All right.
Get our faces zoomed in a little bit more for this.
I love the last time we just went. We got it.
Okay, I think I want to know I know who I'm gonna go with first.
All right, go for it.
Big
First
shout
one
out,
doesn't even matter anyways. He's just trying to figure out.
big shout out to my Wisconsin homie, Tyler Hero.
So he's not in the East, so we're going to the West. You got nothing.
Tyler
He's not a guard.
Hero.
He's tall and 6'5". He's older than 22.
What did Tyler Hero? What did I do to you, bro?
He got nothing.
Okay, I think it's fair enough that you go next. So
I said, let's get
where you
LeBron.
go?
Let's get LeBron.
LeBron.
It's not gonna be
James?
LeBron, but we know it's in the West. Figure some things out. So he's a forward. Bit tall and 6'9". He's
That's
in the
tough.
West. He's not in the Pacific though.
Oh, let's see here. Forwards. How tall is Brandon Ingram?
He's about 6'9". Maybe shorter. It's not Brandon Ingram.
You don't think it is?
It's not Brandon Ingram, but if you want to check for division, go for it.
He is Southwest.
Southwest. All right. So let's see. Mavs, Spurs, Rockets.
What do you think about Christian Wood right here?
I was thinking the same thing. But would he be a forward or be a center?
A forward?
You sure?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
guess
it's the
he's listed.
Mavs.
He is listed. Okay, so it's the Mavs. So Dwight Powell?
Okay. I was thinking Dorian Finney-Smith.
He's 6'10". Wow.
So it's not Dwight Powell. And I think Finney-Smith is
Max Kleber?
Maxi.
Did it again.
Maxi Kleba. That was a lot easier than it was last time, I'll tell you that.
The second we got the Mavs, it was bang,
It was
bang, bang.
over. It was GG's.
Yeah.
But I think we got some major news out of the NBA a couple days ago. After the Draymond incident, Poole got paid and so did Wiggins.
I think it was a really interesting move from the Warriors' perspective. I think they want Draymond on that contract year because you know how players in their contract year tend to play better.
It's very true. I thought it was funny how after they won the championship, Poole and Wiggins had that video that they sent out saying we about to get paid or whatever. Or something
They
like
both
that.
got paid. I'm surprised they extended Wiggins, considering all the rumors about trading him, and they extend him.
Here we go. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. Don't worry, we didn't get demonetized last week for those videos that we put. So you're about to get a bag.
They got paid. They got paid.
I had to, bro. That was, dude. I'm surprised though. Like Wiggins getting the bag though. I thought he would have. That's the one guy they could have gotten for cheaper. Honestly.
I thought they were gonna trade him because that was all the rumors coming out in the offseason, which made no sense to me realistically, but that's all we heard.
Honestly, like who would have wanted
mean,
them, and who would they have gotten back?
You can make the case he was the second best player in the playoffs for the Warriors.
No, I'm going with Jordan Poole.
Jordan Poole had a great first round.
It's either Jordan Poole or
but he was
Draymond.
non-existent in the finals in the Western Conference Finals.
Or it's Draymond.
Draymond was terrible those finals.
But like it's about the defense.
He was terrible defensively in those finals.
Okay.
Actually, the stats are not in his favor at all. I still think he's the best, if not the best, top 3 defender in the NBA. But
that is so true. But another fact of them getting the bag though, that obviously means that Draymond's probably out.
Like I said, I think they wanted Draymond on the contract year. You know how contract year players tend to prove themselves, play better. I don't necessarily think he's gone, but the Trae Young tweet lives with me. I think he wants to force himself into LA.
Team up with Goat James and Anthony Davis next offseason.
It's funny how they used to hate each other.
Bro, LeBron, he keeps his friends close, but he keeps his enemies even closer.
Man signed the clutch and turned 180 on LeBron, I swear.
That's what Clutch Sports does, though.
There's a reason why teams don't like working with Clutch.
The thing is, too, is with Westbrook's contract coming off the books next offseason, the Lakers have so much cap space now.
Yeah, but I'm not offering Draymond the max.
Well, neither am I, but like you'll have enough to go out and get Draymond or offer him a decent amount.
If you get Draymond, you're still going to need at least another shooter and some off-ball scoring.
No, that's what the extra cap space is for. Like you don't have to do it.
They need to stop playing games. Just trade for Buddy already.
You see, like that's what How long have we known each other? Ever since we met, what have I said to you consistently about the Lakers?
I know. But like at this point, it's clear Russ doesn't want to be there.
So the dude was projected not to play, and I don't know if you saw this in the group chat, but I was like, the Lakers have a better chance of winning against Golden State now without Russ, but now he's projected or expected to play now, which is sad.
I kind of need him for my fantasy team, but realistically,
dude, your fantasy team down bad right now.
No, it's not. It's just Marvin Bagley right now, and I picked up I picked up Herb Jones. We're good.
You think Herb Jones is really going to change the entire...
Herb Jones can literally average 30 off of blocks, steals, and rebounds. I swear.
Not with Zion, there. I'll tell you that.
With blocks, steals, and rebounds, yes.
No.
My man's blocking. He blocks jump shots consistently. It's ridiculous.
With Zion playing,
yes,
he's not going to get as many minutes. That's the issue.
He's the starting small forward on the team.
Brandon Ingram
is the 2. It's CJ, BI, Herb Jones, Zion, Valanciunas.
That is a terrible lineup. There's not enough shooting in that lineup.
You don't need shooting. You have CJ who's off-ball scorer. You have Brandon Ingram who can shoot and score. And Valanciunas can shoot.
I'm talking about 3-point shooting.
Valanciunas can shoot.
He is not a consistent shooter, though.
But he can shoot the ball. You have to respect it.
Dude, Valanciunas, he's too slow.
Well, yeah, he's a center.
It's like what LeVar said about Jordan. what did he say? He's too like I'm too like I don't know what he said. He was like I'm too big and too fast or something like that. That
Valanciunas is a good center. He's just a liability defensively.
which is gonna get his minutes.
But that's what you have Herb Jones and Zion for.
I'm not high on the Pelicans. I'm
You
not.
are tripping, bro. That team is so deep. And wait till Dyson Daniels takes the starting job.
And Herb Jones is gonna go to the bench then.
I don't know. I can't bench any of those 5 players.
Well, if you're saying Dyson Daniels is going to be a starting point guard, who are you
Did you
benching?
see?
Then?
Did you see his block the other day?
I did. That was
Bro,
nasty.
nasty. Ayo, have you seen some of the starting lineups around the NBA?
Dude, the Lakers had an interesting one the other night against the
No,
Kings.
hold up. Go to Underdog on Twitter and go to their website. They have the tracker for all the starting lineups. There's some lineups that are like really interesting. Like the Mavericks one surprises me.
Oh, do I need to sign up for this?
No, you don't.
Underdog starting lineup.
Put NBA depth chart instead.
Okay. NBA depth charts, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so let's see here. Atlanta. Let's pull this up.
Pull up the screen. Like some of these lineups are really interesting. And it's Underdog. They always have a no, not the ESPN one. Put up the Underdog one. Underdog seems to have better sources than Shams sometimes, which is ridiculous.
Underdog starting lineup.
Put depth chart. Put Underdog depth chart. Actually, wait, I have it here.
Okay, I found it.
You found it?
Found it, yeah. Here we go. So let's start off with the Hawks.
The Hawks is pretty projected. Pretty, it's what you
Trey
thought.
DeJounte, Hunter, Collins, Capella. Okay,
Hunter got a bag too.
he did get a bag today.
Yeah. Low key, I can see them trading Clint Capella at some point in the season, and Onyeka starts.
Oneke, Okongwu.
Yeah. I thought it was Onyeka. I don't know. That's how I heard it pronounced. But yeah, he's nice.
So Celtics. Okay, I agree with that.
Obviously, it changes when Robert Williams comes back. I would assume Al Horford takes the 4 and Robert Williams takes the 5. Low key though,
Yeah.
I'd rather start Marco Brogdon.
No, you need that playmaker off the bench.
You need a playmaker in the starting lineup. Marcus Smart, for as good as he is with lobs and pick and roll game, I'd much rather trust Malcolm Brogdon starting his playmaking than Marcus Smart's.
You see, the thing is that you have Tatum and Brown who can all create for themselves.
I mean that wasn't working until you added a playmaker to that system. Last year it was terrible until they started playmaking.
That's true. So, the Nets. Ooh, I guess I see why you're not starting Joe Harris. I think that's my only issue because of the defense purposes with Royce O'Neal.
I mean, Royce's 3 isn't trash.
Well, I'm talking about defensive purposes. That's why you're starting Royce O'Neal over Joe Harris. Warriors by 30 tomorrow? No. No.
If I speak, I'm in trouble with you.
No.
I'm just saying, I don't trust the Lakers at all. But
Don't worry. We all know what LeBron does on opening night. He goes off. He balls. And AD's healthy. We looking good. And Russ is coming off the bench. Okay. The Hornets. Do you see James Bouknight got arrested the other day?
Bro, I have no idea what's going on in Charlotte. I have no idea what's going on with Charlotte.
What is Jordan doing with this team?
Bro, who are the vets on this team? Gordon Hayward needs to be retired.
Wait, LaMelo's hurt too now?
Yeah, remember he got injured in preseason. He's
Oh,
out
that's
for a
right.
couple-
He
for,
hurt his
for like a month.
ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. I'm starting Mark Williams over Mason Plumlee.
I think Mark Williams has to earn the job in the starting lineup. I think he'll eventually get it. Also, I'm keeping an eye on K Jones. K Jones is nice.
Okay, so maybe the Hornets look to move Plumlee and Nick Richards.
I hope PJ Washington has a bounce back year. He was supposed to take a huge leap last year. He never took it.
Well, that's because of Miles Bridges,
Miles Bridges, bruh.
the NBA's Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, no, he's not. He's not working. He's not getting another job again.
Okay, so obviously when Alonzo comes back,
I don't know because Ayo was balling last year, and if he takes a leap this year,
I'm still starting Lonzo. LeBron is not. The dude just put up 30 last year.
they're
Bro,
coming
you
at
crazy.
you. They're going at you.
You crazy.
They're going at you. I wouldn't say LeBron's washed, but he's not what he used to be. He's not the best player in the NBA anymore.
Oh, he'll prove it this year.
I mean, Giannis exists, man.
Well,
His motor's too high for it to drop.
yeah, he got a lot of hate last year, so obviously Giannis is going for that MVP award.
Yeah.
Which honestly, like Giannis doesn't have anything else to prove yet.
I mean, he's winning more rings. That's what he needs to prove.
Yeah, but like he's not going to be the GOAT. That's the thing.
You never know. I mean, he's
No.
in a similar trajectory as LeBron was at this point in his career. Obviously, he has way more to prove to get there, but he definitely has a path to it.
Well, we never know when he's going to retire, though. That's the issue.
Well, yeah, you never know when any player retires.
Well, because he might retire young, like he said, like a year or two ago.
I don't think he means that. I
When
think
he
he
was
loves basketball
like,
too much.
when he was like, if my kid wants me to retire, I'll retire or whatever. I was just like, oh.
His kid's not gonna want to retire.
I mean,
All right.
he's easily the most famous kid in the entire probably state of Wisconsin right now.
Probably.
Okay, so Garland, Mitchell, LeVert, Mobley, and Jared Allen.
What'd you expect?
Agreed.
Interesting knowing like with Caris LeVert to add more offense instead of adding Stevens there or Caro for defense purposes. I would prefer having a defensive player next to Donovan Mitchell.
I mean, that's kind of what Mobley and Jared Allen are for, though.
Yeah,
with,
but Mitchell didn't work with Gobert.
But he
'cause
didn't
his
have a
defense is that
Mobley
bad.
though. He didn't
He
have a
didn't.
Mobley though.
He didn't, but I'd still have a wing point of attack defender. Who's your point of attack defender?
Honestly, dude, it could be. You know, I don't think people realize Mobley is like 6'11", but he also has like an insane wingspan, and he can move like a decent
I
size
agree,
forward.
but I just wouldn't want him as my point of attack defender.
I'm okay
He-
with it.
I would assume someone that's pretty fast with the handles can probably get past him.
Well, I'm sure that because like this is just like opening night. I'm sure they're going to realize in a couple of
No, yeah, I'd
games
rather start
that-
a Caro or Stevens for defensive purposes.
Okay, so the Mavs. Obviously, I don't agree with Christian Wood not starting.
I think he'll start eventually.
But
This
he-
just changed because, I think as late as 2 days ago, they had Jaden Hardy as a starting shooting guard, and I'm pretty sure they announced that Spencer Dinwiddie's coming off the bench.
That's a nasty bench with Dinwiddie and Christian Wood to come off with, though.
I'm telling you right now, if Jaden Hardy takes a starting two, watch out, Jaden Hardy. He might be the surprise rookie this year.
I don't have him winning Rookie of the Year, but
No, of course he's not going to
Yeah.
rookie of the year. Keegan Murray has that unlocked, but yeah,
we'll go over that later.
the Nuggets starting lineup is nice, and they're so deep.
I like it because they got KCP as that,
Defensive side,
wing.
yeah.
and then obviously Eric Gordon. He can play defense.
They have a good defensive side. Obviously, you have to protect defense with Michael Porter Jr. I'd assume you expect lineups with Bruce Brown if Michael Porter Jr.'s defense is getting cooked, and Bruce Brown isn't trash offensively. So
And then like obviously DeAndre Jordan, he's washed right now. But
I don't know why they signed him. I would have kept Boogie.
did you see the Nuggets announcer when DJ started? They called him DeAndre Ayton.
Oh hell no. I would have requested my trade, bro.
Well, DeAndre Jordan ain't going nowhere
No, but hold
else.
up. A huge underrated addition is Jeff Green to this lineup.
Jeff Green's always been. He was there last year.
I know, but he's so consistent, so underrated.
It's like his first like team he's been on in back-to-back years in like
A minute,
four
yeah.
4 years because he was in what
I'm just
Washington.
saying it's an underrated piece of the bench.
Oh, easily.
I think
And then
I
I
think
like Bones Highland too.
Bose Highland, the 6 man, yeah. Bose Highland, Devin Reed, Bruce Brown. Shout out my UM for the record. Jeff Green, I think they're really deep. They have a nice 9 man rotation. I wish they kept Boogie and they'd have a perfect 10, in my opinion.
And they got Christian Braun though. I didn't even know that.
Mm-hmm.
From University of Kansas, Rock
No,
Chalk, baby. Yeah, Rock Chalk.
Yeah.
Detroit. Cunningham, Ivy, Sadiq, Bojan, Isaiah Stewart. I like that. And
Look at their
then I like
centers.
Jalen Duran and Noel and Isaiah Stewart.
I think Jalen Duren takes a starting job at some point.
I don't
Then
think
again,
this year.
It's Dwayne
Not this
Casey.
year.
Dwayne Casey's so passive with the starting lineups always. It surprises me that Ivy's even starting. I hate Dwayne Casey's lineups all the time.
See, I would rather have either. Well, I think once Burks comes back, then I think they might insert him in for Jaden Ivey.
Nah. Jaden Ivey should start. Jaden Ivey should start. That Cade Cunningham Jaden Ivey duo is so electric.
I just feel like Ivy's going to start off really slow. That's what
It's a
normally happens
rookie.
with rookies.
It's a rookie. Like, I'm not too mad if he does.
I'm surprised Killian Hayes is still on the roster. That dude's
No.
been trash.
He's been hooping this year in preseason. Keep an eye on that.
It's preseason. Come on.
I get that, but you look at certain things, certain aspects. He wasn't doing the things he was doing last year. He's doing this year in preseason.
Kevin Knox. I don't know how he's still. Oh, then obviously Bagley too. Bagley's probably gonna.
No,
I
but
wouldn't
then-
hold on. I wouldn't be surprised if they went like, if they moved Bojan up to the small forward and moved Bagley to the power forward.
I'm gonna need the Pistons to fire Dwayne Casey
Well, I mean, it's the
because
Pistons.
he's gonna start Bojan instead of Marvin Bagley, which we saw what Marvin Bagley and Cade Cunningham pick and roll was looking like last year. He's starting Isaiah Stewart with Jalen Duren. I think I'd fire Dwayne.
I think
Casey.
I think for right now that's okay. But later on this season, Bojan's gonna go to the 3, Bagley's gonna go to the 4, and then it's gonna be nasty because then you'll have
Nah, but then who you're benching, Sadiq Bey or Jaden Ivey?
Sadiq Bey.
You don't bench Sadiq Bey.
Yes.
He's a sniper.
So is Bojan.
He dropped the most randomest 50-piece last year.
Bojan is a sniper.
But Sadiq Bey fits this lineup more. I would love the all young team. I don't know why they traded for Bojan. I really don't.
Bring that veteran leadership into this roster to keep people on track.
That's what you have Ronnie Magruder for. Heat culture.
I guess Corey Joseph too.
Hey,
Alec
Joseph.
Burks.
Yeah, they don't.
Noel.
they don't-
Whatever. No, I don't think
The-
anyone. I think the Pistons aren't even going to make the playoffs this year, so it's okay.
No, yeah, they have time.
Golden State. I like the addition of Dante DiVincenzo. I really do.
It's a good pickup.
It's pretty much the same roster. Besides, they drafted Patrick Baldwin.
Bro, do you know how unfair it is that they have Poole, Moody, Kuminga, Wiseman, and Patrick Baldwin right behind their megastars?
Because they have, I mean, Patrick Baldwin or Kuminga can easily move up to the small forward at least.
Yeah, put Moody at the 2.
Oh man, dude, and Dante's there too. That's a lot of scoring on that team.
I can see James Wiseman taking the starting job from Kevon Looney.
I'll never forget when Curry literally celebrated this 3 that he made, and then he ran down the court and tripped. He tripped on literally one of the lines and just fell. That was hilarious.
No, but I think keep an eye on James Wiseman. This team, I think Eric Goins gone this year. That's trade bait right there.
Also, Kevin Porter Jr. extension.
Extension. I'm so happy for him. He's turned around his career, man. He was gone after Cleveland.
Cleveland did him dirty. Come
He
on.
did. I mean, we see him. He's a hooper, bro. Although I'll say this about Kevin Porter, I mean his playmaking isn't trash. It's actually pretty decent. But I so much feel more comfortable with him at the 2 or the 3. I just don't think he's a natural point guard.
I wouldn't mind Eric Gordon in a Lakers jersey.
Aaron Gordon's definitely getting traded. Keep an eye on Tari Eason. Tari Eason could be the starting three. He was been hooping in the preseason and in the summer league.
I know I said don't get hyped up about preseason, but when Jabari Smith dropped like what was it like 20 and 8 or whatever it was.
The thing with Jabari Smith is he's gonna need a true point guard. I don't know if Kevin Porter Jr. will find him in spots that he needs to be in.
That's what Jalen Green's for.
Jalen Green isn't a playmaker either.
They'll find him. Don't worry.
I think I prefer Ty Washington at the one. He creates a lot better for. We'll see how he can create in the NBA level, but he created really well. In college, even though his 4.8 assists isn't a good look, he had a trash Kentucky team. But
that is so true. I mean, they were missing Shane and Sharp too, so I mean.
yeah,
Okay, the Pacers. Buddy Hield's gone. Miles Turner's gone midway through the year.
interesting to have Benedict behind at the 2 and behind yeah, Dante Duarte.
Oh,
guess-
no. Duarte gets buckets.
What I'm saying is I would assume Benedict at some point becomes the starting 3, not the 2.
Well, I mean, yeah, once Buddy's gone.
Yeah.
And then you'll have Russell Westbrook coming off the bench at point guard.
That's why I don't get why they want Russell Westbrook. Like, you have Tyrese Halliburton, develop him. If it was like a big man, I get it, because you don't really have many big men.
Bro, I was supposed to have Jalen Smith starting at the.
Oh, he was nice.
Power
Him
forward.
and Tyrese Halliburton have really good chemistry together.
Oh, Daniel Tice signed there too?
Daniel Theis is so trash. No, he got traded. Remember for the Brogdon deal.
That's right.
So same with Aaron Naismith, who's not super underrated by the way.
Yeah, he's going to get minutes on this roster. Hopefully Rick Carlisle plays him the
He's
proper
a-
way.
Bucket, man. Rick Carlisle isn't gonna play him, but Rick Carlisle is so bad with management.
Oh, I don't like to see this roster. This roster scares the living hell out of me.
If they all stay healthy, I assume at some point John Wall takes a starting job over Reggie Jackson. But if this lineup stays healthy, like, bro, there's some positions they're 3 deep in.
Yeah, small forward. Literally, straight up.
Power forward as well. Amir Coffey can get buckets.
Yeah, because you had him for like a solid week and a half when everyone was out with COVID last year.
Bro, I had no other option, and he was getting buckets though.
Dude, this roster scares me. It really does. Darn. Okay, I can't even look at it anymore. This roster is a championship roster, though, right here. Come on. Kendrick Nunn? He's a bucket getter. Kendrick Nunn gets buckets.
As a Heat fan, Kendrick Nunn is very inconsistent. Just experience wait for his highs and lows, and he's not good defensively either.
Lonnie Walker, young, athletic scorer.
I like Lonnie's game. Lonnie's nice.
And then you got Goat James. Goat.
It
Anthony
surprised me
Davis.
that Austin Reeves isn't getting a start.
I think they. There's
I
like,
feel
there's
like-
like 3. There's like 2 guys that I would consider starting. Either
I feel
Austin
like-
Reeves or Patrick Beverly.
Yeah, I feel like next to Kendrick Nunn, you're gonna need some defense. So it's either Beverly or Reeves that would make more sense.
And we don't know if Lonnie Walker is playing tomorrow because he had
I still
that
don't
ankle
know.
injury. So I'm pretty sure Austin Reeves will take over right there.
Yeah.
The one thing you can have though is I don't want to see Patrick Beverly and Russell Westbrook on the roster at the same time, or on the
On the
floor.
court. Yeah.
Yeah. After Russell Westbrook refused to get into the huddle and he played off some bullshit of a lie
That he was talking to the ref.
that he was talking to the ref or talking to the coaches. We know you don't want to be there.
I mean, you guys disrespected him for so long. Why would he want to be there?
He deserved to get disrespected. Would
mean-
you want that bum trash on the Heat? As a Heat fan to myself,
I didn't want
no.
Russell Westbrook when he was in his prime in Miami.
He's so bad.
The
And his
thing,
contract made it even worse.
the issue with Russell Westbrook is that for so long he relied on his athleticism and he never worked on any other part of his game. He was never a good shot creator. He was never a good jump shooter. I don't want to hear anyone about that 3-step elbow. No, that was not as consistent as you think. It was like a 40% shot. Relax.
I would rather
Um,
LeBron take that shot over Westbrook, and LeBron doesn't even shoot mid-range jumpers anymore.
Nobody shoots free throw jumpers anymore. That's the issue.
A big pickup, JTA Juan Toscano Anderson, love it.
Nice defender.
I love the pickup of Dame Jones and Thomas Bryant, Patrick Beverly, Lonnie Walker. I mean,
Scottie Pippen
even
Jr. made the roster. Good for him.
yeah, he's a baller. He can play make. He can
Is he on two
defend.
way?
I believe so.
That makes sense.
And then you got Troy Brown when he gets back from injury for shooting. Cole
Dennis
Sweaters.
Schroeder is a nice pickup if you let Russell Westbrook create. If you move Dennis to the two and have him as a combo guard, that would
That's
work out really
too
nicely.
small of a lineup though.
But Dennis Schroeder does not work as a point guard. He's not a play creator. He is a combo way better than he is a play creator.
We just have too many guards on this team. They just gotta go. Why is Austin Reeves listed as a 3? I don't know. I cannot tell you. It's this. I mean, I think they have a chance to win the finals just because of LeBron and AD. I know you can disagree with me, bro. Come on. LeBron's getting number 5 this year. If he doesn't get it this year, he's getting it next year.
Anyways,
The Grizzlies? Who are they going? Oh, they got Danny Green? Ooh.
yeah, but Danny Green's still coming for 20 ACL.
Oh, I didn't even. That just blew. That blew right by me. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, remember he tore his ACL in the playoffs last year.
No.
No. Did,
I
is
wasn't.
Ken-
I wasn't. I wasn't watching the Sixers in the playoffs.
Did Kenny Lofton Jr. actually make the roster?
I bet she's on a 2-way.
He probably is on two way. I'm happy for him. Kenny Lofton is live.
That's that big dude from like LSU.
Yeah. I don't think it went. I think it was Memphis or no.
It
was
was
a
like some
it was a
southern
team wearing
school.
blue. It was a team wearing blue.
Louisiana Lafayette.
Oh, Louisiana Tech. That's what it is.
Louisiana Tech. That dude, he's a big boy. Big boy.
I think he's a more skilled Zion, just with less of the impact that Zion has. Because Zion's athleticism is freakish as fuck.
Santi Eldama,
He's nice, but obviously he'd be the backup power forward if Jaren Jackson Jr. was healthy.
and then Brandon Clark's gonna probably. I think Brandon Clark's more of a center.
He's too small to play center. He's 6'9", and he has a short wingspan.
I guess I don't know.
Honestly, I wouldn't be too mad if he played Brandon Clark at the 4 and Jaren Jackson at the 5. Have Steven Adams playing the second unit.
I don't know. I think the Grizzlies are a 1-year wonder team. I think
I don't
they
think
had
they're a
their-
1-year wonder, but I think they take a step back this year for development purposes. Also, like
Yeah.
I would love to see Victor Wembanyama on this team.
It's not gonna happen.
I'm just saying.
Maybe
I'm
if they
just
want,
saying.
maybe if they want to throw like what, I don't know.
Underrated pickup Kenny Chandler. Dude's nice.
I don't
He's a
know.
rookie, so give him some development, but he's nice.
Tyus Jones. I like Tyus Jones a lot. Doesn't turn the ball over much. Can
Very consistent.
create
Yeah.
for himself. He can play make.
He's very consistent with what his role is.
The Miami Heat are teams, I guess.
Alright, hear me out. Nikola Jovic has earned a spot in the rotation.
Yes.
I'm just
Agreed.
saying. Caleb Martin adds an interesting presence to Miami Heat that they didn't have last year with PJ Tucker. Where Caleb Martin, since he's a lot more athletic, he can create and he creates really well for others. He could. I think the offense is gonna look a lot better this year than with PJ Tucker. But the issue is we're gonna miss PJ Tucker on the defensive side. Not that Caleb Martin's a bad defender; he's actually a really solid defender. I mean, if you're looking in the preseason, he actually like clamped up Zion.
Love to see it.
But yeah,
And then my boy, Tyler Hero.
I'll say this as a Victor Oladipo is cooked goods.
And you were hyping up Oladipo being the piece that they needed.
Nah, I was watching him this like in the preseason. He has no burst anymore and he has no wiggle.
I mean,
He's-
it could just be the
He has
preseason
no. He
use.
has. He looked bad. His legs are cooked.
I think my issue with the Heat is that
Very small.
it's that and the fact of they're
The
wasting
thing,
it. They're wasting a roster spot on Udonis Haslam.
okay, you need that presence. You know you need the vet
He
presence.
can be a coach.
He's not a coach. He's going straight into ownership.
He can retire, go into ownership, and sit on the bench.
It's not. No, it's not the same. Trust me, it's not the same. At the end of the day, it's his last year. So,
Yeah, get year 2021, whatever it is, and get out.
um, disrespectful to UD. Anyways,
No, 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 no. It's not disrespect to
it's
UD.
very disrespectful to UD.
It's the fact that
Anyways,
you
I'm
could
just
you
saying.
could use that roster spot to bring someone else in.
I'm saying this right now. I don't know if you can run it this year, but if your 7 can fix his paint defense, I think you can run lineups of maybe
You could probably
if hold on.
you could probably go Kyle Lowry, Jimmy Butler.
Jovic, Bam, Yurt 7. If Yurt 7 can fix his defense.
And if Bam can hit a shot outside the paint
Oh, he can do
consistently.
that. Don't worry about that. He can do that. Don't worry about that. Bam made a jump shot. He just doesn't shoot it for some freaking reason.
I don't know what's up with Bam.
Bam's too passive. When he's aggressive, he's a top 15 player in the league. When he's aggressive.
Maybe we gotta go over our top like 10, 15, 20 players list.
Listen, man. When listen, Bam with no bag and on 13 shots a game, averaged 19 and 10. Think about that.
That's good.
Think about that. Now imagine he gets out to 18. He can average 27 easily. If you're talking about a 27-12 player who can create at least five assists off the center position, and we're talking about a guy who has, at worst, top 3 defense in the NBA.
Agreed.
Like, I really don't understand how he would not be top 15 if he takes 18 shots a game.
I think Duncan Robinson, he's gonna be off the roster, hopefully.
Him and Year 7 are on the bubble. You could definitely trade them for something.
I don't know. I'm keeping Omar, whatever.
The thing is, with Omer, he gets great rebounds. His defense is terrible, and he's a very Andre Drummond-ish around the paint.
He's gotta give him a couple more years to develop. I think that's what.
I mean, he has a jump shot apparently, but we haven't seen it.
Maybe Spoelstra's got to put him in.
We'll see. I think he'll get more minutes this year.
And the team.
This is probably the team that's just gonna win the East if they stay healthy.
Oh, there's Chris Middleton. I didn't see Chris Middleton for a while. They're injured right now.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna start off slow just because of the injuries.
Yeah,
then
maybe
once
them finishing
Middleton-
first in the East was with these injuries are a bit.
No,
Yeah, I think they'll finish second or third.
because you already know Harden and Embiid are gonna get hurt at some point.
That's true.
KD and Kyrie, they're gonna have their own issues.
Maybe Cavs take first, just because the Cavs are gonna be that
The
try
Cavs
hard team in the regular season.
The Cavs defense isn't. I think that's gonna keep them away.
The team that was top 3 in defense last year before the injuries,
Yeah, but they added Donovan Mitchell. That's the thing.
and
And he's not a defender.
who they have in that position last year?
Who did they?
Caris LeVert. Oh my God, that's such a strong defender.
At least he brought size.
He can't defend either.
Well, Donovan Mitchell was smaller. It was 6'3", 6'4".
Okay, well, whatever you lose on defense with Donovan Mitchell, whatever marginal you lost because Caris LeVert wasn't that guy, you gain monumentally on offense.
We gotta see how it all plays together.
Listen, if you want to give Cleveland a reason to not be, don't bring up their defense. Like, yes, Mitchell's not a good defender, but they were literally top 3 in defense last year.
But what happened?
They got hurt.
You can say that about any team.
I know, but they had injuries. That's what happened.
You can say that about any team. Literally
Listen, man.
any team.
Listen, this team is nice.
I'll tell you this right now. The Celtics, they were hurt at the beginning of the year. They had no playmakers. And you know what
I
they
know.
did? They got healthy. They added a playmaker. Boom.
I know, and this year they got Brogdon. But they lost their coach.
And then the Nets, injuries. Kyrie being a whatever Kyrie is. KD being hurt. Harden out. Ben Simmons not playing. I mean,
Well, Ben Simmons was way too late in this situation.
yeah, I don't know. The Bucks will finish top 3 though, for sure, easily. Timberwolves. I think they'll make. I think the loss of Patrick Beverly gets the dogness out of them.
I was thinking that I was like, how's Cat gonna look this year without Patrick Beverly?
Yeah, and I still think they're small or not. I think they're missing a decent small forward.
Hey, Jaden McDaniels is underrated as hell.
He is, but he's not the guy though that you want on the championship roster. It's
I'm just
starting.
well, I don't think
Starting.
this is a championship roster in the first place. My question is I don't know why they wasted for Rudy. I guess you wanted a defensive center, but you kind of needed a point guard way more than you needed a center.
I don't know. I
Because you
don't know.
could have moved D'Lo to the 2. I feel like D'Lo would be a much more natural 2. Edwards at this point becomes your 3, and then you get a natural playmaker.
I don't know. I don't know what the Timberwolves are thinking. I don't know. It's the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I mean the team isn't necessarily trash, but they give up a lot of the depth. Kyle Anderson was a good pickup though.
Eric Pascal good. Bryn Forbes good. Austin Rivers good. Torian Prince good. Kyle Anderson good. Luca Garza, he's gonna be a good backup.
To the backup, to the backup.
The backup to the backup. Yep. Okay.
You see the starting lineup?
I, I don't agree. I don't.
I also think that Brandon Ingram is their actual point guard since he's the best playmaker on that lineup.
I just don't agree with Herb Jones. I don't.
You're tripping. Herb Jones is nasty.
I'm just surprised that it go with Jose Alvarado.
Nah, you can't play him in the starting lineup. You play Dyson Daniels before you play Jose Alvarado.
That's fine. Herb Jones will be at the lineup in a couple months when Dyson
Tripping.
Daniels takes over.
Tripping. Herb Jones is nice.
I ain't lying.
My God, what is this next lineup? Oh my God, what is this next lineup?
Oh, are you talking about the New York Knickerbockers?
What is that?
Oh, look at this. Jalen Brunson, Derrick Rose. I like it. I like it so far.
Remember when people were saying Mitch Robinson might be the best undrafted player of all time?
It's gonna be Ben Wallace, and it will always be Ben Wallace.
I wouldn't say it'll always be. I'm sure there's gonna be someone eventually, but no, just Mitch Robinson. No, Mitch Robinson. No.
And then you got, excuse me, holy cow, Fournier and Emmanuel Quickly. I like Emmanuel Quickly.
I like his game too.
If Evan Fournier, yeah.
I might switch quickly over Fournier. I think quickly gives me more defensive upside. Maybe a little less shooting, but more defensive upside. And I mean, I'm sorry that defense in that team is not good.
It's not. I like RJ Barrett.
I think what saves them a little bit on defense is the fact that Tom Thibodeau is a great defensive coach.
Agreed. Cam Reddish. I like Cam Reddish too.
I'll always he's like another Michael Beasley for me. That I'm always gonna say they're gonna work, and it just never work.
Michael Beasley for the Heat.
Michael Beasley, look, Michael Beasley talent was not the issue. I will die on that hill. Talent was not the issue. The man was beating LeBron 1-on-1, bro. I don't want to hear it.
False reports.
Those were not false reports, actually.
Who?
It was Barry Jackson. Barry Jackson's the most reliable Heat reporter. Like, he was saying that Michael Beasley was consistently busting LeBron's ass 1-on-1.
LeBron wasn't trying.
Yeah. Keep making excuses. Michael Beasley, talent was not the issue. Michael Beasley is the purest of pure hoopers.
Then why didn't he work?
Because he was in Miami at 18. The man was everywhere.
Who knows? You and him could have been out partying.
Who knows?
But, okay, Julius Randle, overrated.
I was telling everybody that contract was a mistake, and people were mad at me for saying it.
Julius Randle is overrated. I like Opie Toppin.
Julius Randle is someone I would like on my team as like my second or third option, but he's not the first option of the team.
He is the second option.
Technically, no, because RJ only got 20 points last year.
RJ Barrett about to take a leap this year.
RJ Barrett needs to fix his efficiency. That's what he needs to fix.
He'll be all right. Promise. Wanna know why? Because he's on the fantasy team. That everyone's hating on for no reason.
All right, OKC.
OKC, Shea, Ake. I like Giddy. Lou Dort, I like that. I like Jalen Williams. I like Kendrick Williams.
Kendrick.
Or, yeah, Kendrick.
Poku.
Poku. Dang, he's on my team too. Pokushevsky? I think that's what you said.
I'm just calling him Poku, dog.
Pokushevsky. And then I like Uzman. I like Uzman a lot.
This is looking like a prime tanky for Victor team. Like, they have nice pieces, and I think OKC's heading in the right direction. And I think Chet would play a lot better off the wing than at center if you get Victor.
That's going to be a big lineup.
Yeah, a very big lineup that's going to combine for a total of 130 pounds.
Just wait. It's going to be a Shea, Giddy, LeBron, Chet, and Victor Wembanyama with Bronny James coming off the bench.
I think if they get Victor, they're not going to be top 5 for Bronny.
Bro, they got all those picks still from all those other teams.
Yeah, but I don't think they'll be top 5. They're going to draft half the board. Them and Utah are going to have half the board.
Don't worry, Bron's could be on that team. I'd love LeBron on that team. Or honestly, it could be...
That would be a story and a half. Bron and Victor on the same team.
With Bronny, who just signed a NLE or NIL, whatever it is.
Speaking of Bronny's starting to look good in the high school. Although he had a terrible game the other day.
Dude, the other day he had like... What was it? Like... 18?
The game after that, he had 4 points and 6 turnovers.
I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. I'm guessing Bryce probably came in and gave him some buckets too.
Bryce is nice.
The best family of a pro athlete kid.
Nah. Melo's son is the best of the whole bunch. Have you seen him?
Don't you dare disrespect.
Have you seen Melo's kid?
I have, but he's not going to be better than Bryce or Bronny.
He's going to be better than Bryce. Than Bronny for sure. He's nice. He hoops just like his dad. It's crazy.
We'll see who wins the championship first.
Probably not Bronny.
It's going to be... No, it's going to be Bryce. I'm telling you.
Anyways, Orlando Magic.
I like this roster a lot. I really do.
Is Jonathan Isaac injured again? Oh my god.
He's been injured since he was like 21.
Bro, the man, all these hospital fees, bro.
Dude, those hospital fees are probably absolutely nothing. He's ramping up though. During the offseason, he was ramping up. Hopefully he's back by mid-season.
He's getting injured again. Watch.
I like Cole Anthony. I like
nice.
Markelle Fultz. I like Jalen Suggs. I like R.J. Hampton. I like Franz Wagner. Terrence Ross is getting old, but
Terrence Ross is gonna be traded this year, 100%.
He's the Human Torch. I like him.
Yo, remember when Gary Harris was the future for Denver?
Yeah, when they traded Doug McDermott for him on draft night.
No lie, if Gary Harris would have worked out, him and Jamal Murray would have been so nice.
Best defensive wing that can shoot the three. Honestly, Gary Harris would have been the next Klay Thompson.
Yeah. It's crazy how no, because he could have created his own shot. He was a lot better creating his own shot and putting the ball on the floor.
Oh yeah, dude, Gary Harris would have been nice.
Gary Harris was so pure at one point. I wish he would have worked out.
And then we got my Rookie of the Year candidate, Paolo Banchero, NBA Rookie of the Year. Debate me. Come on.
No, I mean, it's going to be Keegan Murray.
Okay, whatever. Chuma Okeke, 2 years ago, he had a lot of upside. He's not developing.
Yeah.
Obviously, Jonathan Isaac comes back. Who knows where he's going to be?
Bro, look at the centers. Look at the centers on this team, bro. Wendell, Mo, and Bobo. Jesus.
Honestly, like, I could see the Magic since, I don't know, is Suggs, I'm guessing Suggs is hurt, right?
No, he's playing for first day.
Is he really after that scary leg injury?
Yeah, he's playing opening night.
There you go, Jalen. I like
Uh,
this.
I'd rather play Jalen at the 1 and Cole at the 2. I think Jalen's playmaking is a lot further ahead than Cole Anthony's.
I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I'm really hyped about the Magic this year.
I don't think they're gonna do much this year, just because a lot of development has to happen. But it
Paulo
would be
Banchero
nice.
taking them to the play-in,
Hey, maybe they can get a man Thompson on this team would be nice.
or maybe even Victor
They don't need
Wembanyama.
with Wendell, Mo
They will
Bamba, and
ship
Bobo.
Mo Bamba and Bol Bol if they have to.
Well, they will, of course, but like, there's just no way, man. Less than needs another center. But obviously, if you get the number 1 overall pick, you draft him. It doesn't matter.
Dude, unless you decide to get the first pick and then you just trade it away for assets,
Depends on what teams give you.
like a star player, a star young player.
But you imagine you get Tatum for it.
Honestly, like I would take it straight up. Okay, let's quickly get through the rest of these. Philadelphia, they're pretty much looking the same as last year.
Added PJ Tucker, which is a huge difference to who
Yeah.
they had out for last year.
This team is gonna be scary too. If Harden can actually play in the playoffs, he'll be out here sleeping.
Harden in the playoffs, wake me up.
Well, 2018 when they
Carried,
made it.
carried by Chris Paul.
Chris Paul was hurt, wasn't he?
Yeah, when it in the East Western Conference when Harden went to shit.
Yeah, those year LeBron could have won another ring because I thought he would have beat that Rockets team with that Cavs team, but better chance to. But okay,
Sleeping on playoff Harden.
the Suns. On paper, it
Johnson-
looks nice. On
Cam
paper, it looks
Johnson
nice.
not getting the extension is wild.
He'll get it
considering
at the deadline.
Considering that he beat Jay Crowder for his spot, that's wild.
I think he'll get it at the deadline.
I think the issue with this team is gonna be chemistry. I think DeAndre Ayton not wanting to be there. Mikal Bridges looked rusty towards the end.
Booker, Chris Paul is getting old.
Yeah,
I think we say that about Chris Paul every year, though.
we do. I mean, the thing is, what always saves him is like his IQ, because his basketball IQ is crazy.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Where did we have the Suns at? Like,
I'm just not.
Suns
I'm not excited for that team.
I don't remember what we had the Suns. I don't know. It wasn't that high though. I know that. Portland. I like the addition of Gary Payton.
Will Shannon Sharp actually be healthy for once?
He'll be ready. He'll be ready. Josh Hart, Justice Winslow.
I still believe. I still believe.
You still believe?
I still believe in Justice Winslow, man.
You're
He's
crazy.
not bad defensively. He's not bad defensively, and I would hope they play him at the point guard. Just saying. Point Winslow worked really well in Miami. Just saying.
Who did I want them to take in the draft? Oh, I can't even think of it right now. Jalen Duren. I wish they would have took Jalen Duren.
I'm not a big fan of Nurkic. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I do
Yeah,
not
that's
like
what I thought
Nurkic
they
this year.
should have took Jalen Duren.
I'll be honest with you. Their whole have the salary cap of like infinity, and draft picks was a flop, low key. Cause they wasted it on Nurkic, Grant. They've just extended Nazir Little, who's underrated as hell, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Dude,
They
but
drafted
Gary
Sharp.
Payton though, Gary Payton's gonna come off the bench and give them that defense.
I mean, he needs to give him that defense when you have Damian Lillard and Alferny Simons, who neither of them can defend worth a lick.
That's fine. Dan's gonna be getting my buckets for me.
Simon's the best player on the team. I'm just saying. Well, give me a second. When he comes back, I'll explain.
No.
I'm just saying, Damian Lillard looked really bad last year.
You're crazy.
Damian Lillard looked terrible last year, for the record. And I'm just saying, Simons is like a 50% 3-point shooter almost. Like, dude has that thing. Simons is a pure hooper. I can't disrespect Dame like that. But the thing with Dame is that I just don't know. I don't know how Dame is gonna look anymore.
It's not Simon's time. It's Dame time. It's
Talk to me.
Dame time.
Talk to me at the end of the year when Simons.
I will talk to you.
We'll talk. Simons is way better than CJ McCollum.
Agreed. I can actually agree with you on that. But you saying that Simons is better than Dame Lillard?
I'm only saying that strictly because he's a Florida boy. But
Stop with this biasness.
But on a realistic note, I'd much rather just reset my lineup and start building around Simons, and just let Damon like walk. You're gonna obviously be struggling for a while, but it's just the fact that like I look at this team and like this team at best is a playing team.
Dame for Westbrook. Oh wait, what? Some of this.
I was honestly saying I don't
just-
know. I don't know why 2 years ago or last year why you didn't offer Westbrook for CJ McCollum. I think CJ would play really well off of LeBron, since he's probably one of the best off-ball scorers in the NBA.
I think Dame for Westbrook in 2 picks, that's a steal. I'll take that.
I don't think
I'll
Dame
take
picks
that over. I'll take that over Buddy Hield and Miles Turner.
Well, yeah, it's Dame.
A Dame, Reeves, Braun, AD.
No. It's gonna if you're gonna play Dame, you're gonna have to play Patrick Beverly.
Dude, it don't matter. Reeves
You're gonna
or
have to play
Beverly.
Patrick Beverly.
Reeves or Beverly, it don't matter. I think Reeves plays better alongside LeBron, and I think that's the way they need to go.
No, but you're gonna need that defensive presence next to LeBron because
Oh,
next
that'd
to
be
Dame
so
because
nice. Rob Pelinka, do it.
Rob Pelinka's
Come
cooked.
on, dude. Pelinka, whatever. Okay, so you say Keegan Murray is rookie of the year. He's not even projected to start. You're done.
Listen, my boy KZ Okpala. Bro, as a Heat fan, you have no idea how much. Like, bro, KZ Okpala, oh my god, I hold on for him for so long. We really did not use him. I'm so mad.
This team's cooked. It ain't going nowhere. I'm sorry.
It's a playing team at best.
The Spurs, they're tanking for Wemby.
There's a lot of nice things. Okay, Jeremy Sochan, keep an eye on him. He's actually really nice. They have Romeo Langford. When did Romeo Langford go to this team?
Real Langford, he's on this team now.
Yeah, when did he come? When did he? When did
Oh,
he
he
join the
was
Spurs?
part of the Gallo,
Oh, right.
the Gallo trade. I like it. Trey Jones, Josh Primo, Devin Vassell.
Okay, I can see Josh Primo taking the starting job at some point. I think Josh Primo is probably more of a future player than Trey Jones is.
Trey Jones is the next Tony Parker.
I don't know.
On that team.
I like Josh Primo a lot.
I like Devin Vassell. I like Keldon Johnson.
Keldon Johnson's really nice.
I like Romeo Langford. I like Kata Bates Diop. I like
There's-
Jeremy Stokan.
There's a lot of like
Isaiah
nice
Roby?
pieces. There's a lot of nice pieces. Obviously, they're missing that player that's gonna take them to the edge.
Just wait for them to tank, get that first pick.
I really hope.
Pop's gonna draft Victor Wembanyama,
I really hope
coach
they get
another
Victor.
year, and then he's gonna retire.
I really hope they get Victor.
The Raptors.
Fred VanVleet needs to go. I'm gonna say that right now.
Yeah.
They played
like
so much
Malachi
better.
Flynn.
They played so much better in the playoffs without VanVleet. Have Gary Trent at the one. They have Otto Porter Jr.
Yeah, they signed him this offseason. I like Malachi Flynn. I think they should start, if they end up trading Van Vliet, they should with Malachi Flynn.
They need a true point guard. They need a better point guard than.
That's Malachi Flynn, though. He's a playmaker.
He's nice, but I think he's more off the bench. I wouldn't have him a starter. Van Vliet just. There's something about Van Vliet on the style of play of this team that doesn't fit.
Yeah, it's not with Kawhi anymore.
Yeah.
Pascal needs to get. I honestly, they should just move everyone up. Honestly, or honestly, like
No, I don't disagree with Scotty and OG at the 2 and the 3, at the 3 and the 4. My bad.
I don't. I just don't. I don't like Pascal at
Siakam
the
is just
five.
small at the 5. Yeah.
I'd like Achua. I want Achua right there. Maybe you bring OG off the bench. As much as I do, or honestly, you could go move OG to the 1, or move Scotty Barnes to the 1, or even move Pascal to the 1. Have him play like a bigger Ben Simmons.
They don't create like that to be the 1.
I
Maybe.
just I don't like
No, they don't
Siakam.
create.
I don't
And
like
OG Anunoby cannot play on ball. He has so much more to work on his shot creating. I thought he was gonna take a leap last year, but he didn't take the leap.
He was injured all last year.
I know, but he needs to work on his creating a shot. He needs to be able to create his own shot.
Yeah, this team's got a lot of work. They need to figure out this center position spot right now.
I'm saying right now, keep an eye on Van Vliet at the deadline.
Utah,
Ass,
they're
ass.
tanking. Okay, I like Colin
Are we?
Sexton.
Are we really gonna have Jordan Clarkson start over Colin Sexton?
Well, I think Conley's gonna get moved.
Well, I think
Conley's,
so does Clarkson.
honestly, most improved player, right here. Taylor Horton Tucker. Yes. 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 Bro, he had to play with LeBron, AD, and Westbrook, man. I mean, Kuzma had a roll over him. He's finally on his own. He can create for himself now on a team that's tanking. Come on, man.
There's a reason his nickname is Talentless Horton Tucker.
The dude's lengthy. He can get those reverse to go in. Those nasty.
He's
reverse.
sized for nothing.
Okay, maybe I overstated that. I don't even know who I even had for most improved yet this year. Most improved is gonna be tough.
Anyways,
And lastly,
Jared Vanderbilt is a nice pick, by the way.
yeah, I agree. Yeah, well, yeah, and with Malik Beasley too.
I'd probably flip him and Laurie though. Laurie would probably be better at 3 and Jared at the 4.
Yeah, Lowry's in that sticky situation where he's like in between right now.
If I was the Jazz, I'm trading Laurie, I'm trading Clarkson and Conley, and flipping whatever assets I can get for that.
Yeah, honestly, and they need to. I like Udoka Azubuike. I hope he plays a lot more too.
Shout out
Well,
Micah Porter.
Micah Potter. I like Walker Kessler too. I
He's
think
nice.
they're also one of those teams tanking for Wembanyama too.
I hope he does not go to Utah. The city of Utah can be mad at me. I don't care. The racists can die. Like, for all I care. Like, no. Just no.
And lastly, the Washington Wizards.
Johnny Davis could be a shout at starting point guard at some point in the season.
Agreed. I like Johnny Davis. Bias. UW.
Is Denny finally going to make that leap that we think he's going to make?
I
Or is
think
Denny-
so. And then Rui Hachimura is a restricted free agent too now.
Yeah. Oh, they have Freddie Carey Jr.
Yeah?
I've been dying for him to finally make that leap. Oh. So, over or under in games before Kristaps Porzingis gets injured.
15.
More than I thought.
I'm gonna go over.
Taking over the 15?
Yeah.
I'd take it under the 15. Like, I feel bad because Porzingis, when he poops, is not a bad player. I just think he was in a really sticky situation in Dallas because I don't think his play style worked with Luka.
Yeah, we all thought. I know for a fact that you thought him and Luka were gonna be the next duo.
It didn't work out. There's just something about the chemistry that just never worked out. He hooped last year when he got traded to Washington, and we know what Porzingis can look like when he plays.
Oh yeah, I mean, he's gonna block some shots. He's gonna make some buckets. I mean,
It's just his injury. He's so injury prone, and that's always gonna hold him back.
okay, I think it's time to quickly end this off with just a couple quick games over unders. Let's go over some. Obviously, the season starts tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow, let's just do this real quick to end this off. Who do you got winning opening night?
I'll go Philly Warriors.
Philly Lakers.
You were so close to not doubling down, huh?
I really was. But
Maybe the Warriors could take tomorrow off. They do have a tendency of taking opening nights
did
off.
you hear what Steve Kerr said though?
What?
The starters aren't even conditioned to play 30+ minutes.
I think he's just saying that to have an excuse to play his rookies more. I think he wants to start off the season playing off his young guys first. Because the Warriors don't care for the regular season. They have nothing to prove in the regular season.
I am telling you right now, give me the Lakers. Give me the Sixers.
Maybe the Lakers do win, not because they're the better team, just because I feel like the Warriors are going to be experimenting a lot throughout the regular season. And the Lakers should probably have a bit more serious focus during the regular season because they have a lot to prove this year.
Oh, let's see here. I'm taking the Lakers by 5.5.
So 6?
Pretty much, yeah.
Fair.
And then I'll go Philly. I'll go Philly by like 9.
I'll go Warriors just because they're super deep, and I think a lot of the rookies are gonna make a leap. But if the Lakers do win, like I said, it's just I think the Warriors are just not taking it seriously this year. And Philly's probably gonna beat Boston. I think Boston not having Ime Doku is gonna hurt. Excuse me.
Yeah, you see him get like 3 technicals.
Yeah, I think them not getting excuse me again. I think them not having Robert Williams also is gonna hurt, especially in the matchup situation with Embiid. Al Horford, as good as he is, isn't gonna keep up with Embiid.
Okay, so I just want to talk about the Dolphins and the Packers real quick to end this off. So we obviously know Uno's coming back.
Uno,
Tua. Dolphins would be 5-1 with Tua.
6-0. 6-0. 6-0. 6-0.
6-0.
6-0. 6-0. We escaped that. Look, the Bengals game took a turning point when Uno got hurt because the first play the Bengals had the ball was the long touchdown. I think this.
Yeah, to Higbee.
To Higgins.
No. Yeah, T Higgins.
Yeah, I think that game changed entirely with Tua stayed, especially considering the fact that Tua was a second half player. Mm-hmm. Also, Chase Edmonds. I'm still mad. Dropped that perfect ball in the end zone.
Jalen Waddle.
That's a different story, different game. I think the Jets game was a very close game for 3 quarters, and I think Tua again. If we had Tua, our offense wouldn't be so stagnant, and we'd put up more points. Just saying.
Brees Hall took over.
Brees Hall is nice, bro. But anyways, and then Vikings. Listen, you are not good. Your 5-1 record is a delusion. You are not good. I saw it with my own eyes yesterday. You guys are not good. You guys punted the ball 10 times. Do you understand how hard it is to punt the ball 10 times? Our offense was just trash. If we had
I think Raheem Mostert's looking good though.
Yeah, they were stacking the line because they knew Teddy Bridgewater can't throw. And then that fumble from Waddle just absolutely broke my heart.
No, I think the Dolphins are 5-1. I still think that. I think they lose to the Bengals still.
No, I think Tua balls out.
No, okay, hear me out. He was under. I still think he was hurting after the Bills game. We all know it.
I'm sure, but here's the thing. He was
underthrowing Tyreek. He was missing a lot of wide open receivers.
Second half Tua.
Okay, but I don't know. They're either losing to the Bengals or they're losing to the Vikings.
Real talk, Dolphins need to man up, sign Lamar Jackson, have Lamar Jackson play first halves, and have Tua close out the second halves. That's what they need to do. We're going undefeated.
Okay, so they got the Steelers, Dolphins. Tua's back. Got to take him off the IR tomorrow. Rest of the season is gonna be a cakewalk.
We really could go undefeated had Tua played.
No, you're crazy.
Who
I'm
we losing
sorry,
to?
but you're crazy.
Who we losing to?
Dude, honestly, it depends. I think the Chargers, if Joey Bosa comes back.
The Chargers, who just went to overtime with the Broncos.
Yes.
They've been
Okay.
trashed this year.
Herbert is hurt. He's playing through a rib injury.
And exactly, more reason.
And honestly, a team that breaks everyone's dreams and hopes, the Niners, they always, and then maybe they lose a game to the Bills.
I mean, the Bills is the only game I'm worried about for the rest of the year. Not even kidding.
Yeah, I think they lose to the Bills.
The Bills at Buffalo is a tough game, and especially in December. That's the only game I'd be like, okay, I'm scared.
Okay. I know how you feel. I don't know if you know how I feel about the Packers right now.
All right, it's time for this rant.
Okay, where are we? Okay.
Damn, you lost to both New York teams. That's tough.
Just give me some time.
Whenever you're ready.
It's time to trade away Aaron Rodgers. Time to blow this roster up. Honestly. If you're not going to be willing to go out and get Odell, our receivers look lost. Like, honestly, like, just watching the game. First off, we had a 20-10 lead against the Giants. And we let them go 17-2 in the second half. 17-2. I woke up at 8:30 in the goddamn morning on a Sunday, on an off day of work, to watch this game. And we lost to the Giants. Granted, I was watching most of the Jeffrey Dahmer talk at that time because I thought this game was over at halftime. I didn't think we were going to choke. And then to the Jets? To the Jets? To Melf Steeler out there who's about to steal Tom Brady's girl, bro, when they get that divorce? Zach Wilson? Rodgers? I understand. You have a hurt thumb. Okay, that's fine. I understand that. But there's no reason why our receivers should look lost on the field. I don't get it.
No
when
liars.
we traded away Devontae Adams, people thought, "Oh, Rodgers will be fine." We don't look fine. Our first round pick, Quay Walker, doesn't even play. He doesn't play.
I was telling you in the offseason that his receiving core is trash.
It's time to blow it up when Rodgers' ceiling is still high. I don't know where Rodgers will go. I think if we finish mediocre 500 or something like that, you gotta trade away Rodgers. I really do. I think our receiving core looks good. I like Christian Watson. I like Romeo Dobbs. I like Alan Lazard. I like Jawan Winfrey. I mean, and we have the best running back duo in the league. And we don't run the football.
Cleveland.
We can debate that. That is debatable.
We might have to throw the Jets in there too.
No. Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon? Quadzilla?
Right, Brees Hall and Michael Carter look legit.
Stop it.
They look legit.
A couple of years ago, Aaron Jones was like 1,000-yard rusher,
Yes.
and A.J. Dillon is still a beast.
Okay, Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt.
Okay, that's the only roster that you can debate. And I don't want to hear no BS Brees Hall and Michael Carter.
Brees Hall, Michael Carter are definitely going to be in that conversation.
Played awful yesterday.
Okay, and he had 2 touchdowns against the Dolphins. Your point?
Against a Dolphins team that was hurt. I don't
Cool.
think people realize. I have a friend at work. He's a Vikings fan.
Ew.
And he's like, we're going to beat the Dolphins. And I'm like, okay. Kirk Cousins throwing 3 touchdown passes, he said, or some crap like that.
10
And,
punts, 10 punts, 10 punts, 10
and
punts.
I'm sitting here like, no Byron Jones. Xavier Howard is still hobbling around the football
We
field.
lost Nick Needham to a torn Achilles.
That too. And Tua is out. Like, but I want to hear your opinion. What do the Packers do? Do we trade away Aaron Rodgers or not?
The thing is, your defense has kept you in most of these games for the most part.
Agreed.
Your defense is really nice.
Agreed.
The issue is the offensive scheme is outdated as hell.
You cannot run drags and out routes to Alan Lazard or to Romeo Dobbs.
The offense needs to get more creative. The offense is very flaccid. It's very dry. And it's just, you don't have the receivers to necessarily trust your route running anymore. You have Christian Watson, who isn't exactly known for his route running. He's more known for being a physical body. Have him go deeper. Have him go more physical one-on-ones. Romeo Dobbs works in the slot. He does not work on the outside. Alan Lazard is okay, but he doesn't have anything. He doesn't have any special traits that move him into wide receiver 1. And obviously, you guys just lost Randall Cobb.
This is the issue with Christian Watson. Week 1, first drive of the season. He catches a wide open touchdown pass. Goes straight through his hands. And nothing as a rookie is more mentally more of a mental issue than that happening.
The problem is you can develop with a star quarterback in a winning situation. You can develop rookie receivers. The problem is you need experience and talent next to that. Alan Lazard isn't experienced and talent. Randall Cobb
is
experienced, but he isn't talent anymore.
That's why I think we should bring in OBJ.
No, 100%. You have to pick the play for Odell Beckham. If you don't make the play for Odell Beckham, you kind of screwed on the wide receiver front.
But we
also don't understand why you guys didn't make a play for Cole Beasley in the offseason.
I don't know what to tell you. I honestly don't. I thought we were gonna go 12-5 or 11-6 this year. 12-5 is not looking good. The 11-6 though, it's looking all right.
I don't know, man. You guys still have to play the Bills, the Cowboys, and the Eagles.
Yeah, it's 11-6. Okay, I'll be honest. I had us losing to the Vikings. I had us losing to the Buccaneers, which we won that. Then I had us beating the Patriots, the Giants, the Jets, the Commanders, losing to the Bills. So that's 3. Then I had us losing to the Eagles and the Cowboys and the Titans. Oh,
Nah.
and we play the Rams too this year.
The Rams are trash this year.
But look who we play on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Which we need to coordinate this. We need to go to this game.
I might not be in town.
Bruh!
I know.
Where are you going that you can't be at this game?
Spain.
Come on. We were planning this.
We were. And then my family goes, yeah, we're going to Spain.
Darn. Shoot. Well, I guess there's my daily sports trip.
Don't worry. You definitely come to Miami soon, though. We'll go to the Dolphins game eventually.
Maybe we could catch a Heat game.
Maybe.
Or do you want to come up to good old Wisconsin in the middle of winter
Yeah, you're coming to Miami.
and watch a Bucks-Lakers game or a Bucks-Heat game?
You're coming to Miami. I've seen the Bucks Heat 3 times. I'm good.
Oh, man, dude. The Packers, they just, after watching that game yesterday, it just irritated me. I can't do it anymore. I don't know how you feel. I think the Dolphins are looking a lot better than the Packers are right now.
We need Tua back. As simple as that.
He's back. Don't worry. He's good.
We're
I thought
third,
we had a chance to win the division too this year.
We're 3rd in the division, man. That shit hurts.
But think about this. We lost 3 games without Tua. We're at least winning 2 out of those 3. We're better than the Jets. The Jets aren't gonna keep this up.
I don't know, man. The thing is, Zach Wilson is not that guy, but that team building is really nice.
Sauce Gardner, did you see that man?
I know,
He is the
I
new Revis Island.
know, I know that irritated you when he got the cheese head.
No, it wasn't even that. I was talking to a bunch of Jets fans at work, honestly, about this, and like they bring up good points that they were all pissed when Revis left to go to New England. They don't want that to happen to Sauce. They want to keep Sauce around his
I'm
entire
sure
career.
Sauce is nice.
Dude, he is nice. Did you see that comeback he had on Lazard? Lazard kind of he went. It was like a what was it? It was like a zag route when he went up, out, and then through. So kind of like a drag a little bit.
Hmm.
And Sauce like went and then like he like followed behind and he got his hand in and knocked it loose. That was a nice play. I'm
No,
not
yeah.
even gonna lie.
The Jets drafting the last 2 years has been elite outside of maybe Zach Wilson.
Oh, dude, the AFC North is trash.
That's crazy how the Dolphins would be first place in the AFC North and are third place in the AFC East.
Yeah, well, it's getting late, everyone. Sadly, I know it's almost 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You got work. I got school tomorrow, and we got to be prepared and ready for this. For the NBA season to start. I know I'm ready. Are you ready?
For sure.
Well,
Low key, idea.
what's this?
Why don't we live stream our reactions to the game?
Like highlights?
No, like we live stream while we're watching the game.
It's a possibility.
It's an option. It's an
It
option.
is. We will. That would be interesting. I'm not even gonna.
We definitely
lie.
need to do that at some point in the season.
Oh yeah, we'll do it. I'm not worried about that. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed, and take care, everyone.
See you, Space Cowboy.